they on?
No.
Okay, but we will turn them on.
You don't
Oh, cool. So it's cool. Great. And then we're going to give one of them to better. Okay, cool. Just checking out. Yeah. And how are you feeling?
going to the reader or narrator. You call it narrator. I know.
And that one would go to Micah.
When you just said that, though, it was a good
Send me a here 5 minutes after.
That's your line.
You know.
2 minutes after. I got 3 sheets of splash right here.
And I sent her Ashley's number, so like same seats as
Take these. This is go to the narrator. This is yours.
And are they on? Are they like live?
They are going to this.
So quiet.
Yeah, it is. It's the sign. It's the sign. Let's start. Let's do it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Judson Memorial Church. How are you? Oh my gosh, it is so wonderful to have you all here. It is so wonderful to have Judson Arts Wednesdays getting back in the groove after not having weekly events for a few years, and we don't have weekly events going on just yet, but I promise you soon we are going to be back in business. My name is Micah. I'm one of the ministers here at Judson, and I want to know, how many of you were here at Judson for the first time? Wow, not as many as I expected, but welcome back to the frequenters and welcome to the newcomers. Just a couple of things to know about this place. One, yes, you are actually in like a real church that does like real churchy things, like have ministers and serve food in the back with potluck stuff available, and has Sunday morning service right on the very floor that you are sitting on. But two, you are also in a church that has never known how to be a church unless it has artists coming into our space to share with us the stories that they are bursting to tell. Let's hear it for artists! At Judson, we have always believed that artists have the potential to serve as our modern day prophets. They show us where we've been, they show us who we are, and they show us what we can become. So that is why I am so, you hear all those artists who have been in this space? They're coming out of the woodwork. I'm so excited to look out into this crowd and see so many spirits who have come into this space to make art. So welcome back. I always want you to think of this place as one of your spiritual artistic homes. You make this place sacred. So thank you. And I'm super excited to welcome two prophetic artists on either side of me. One is Nate Weida, who is an amazing composer and a wonderful friend of mine, and Jordan Laffrenier, who has come all the way from Canada to direct this beast. And we're going to take a moment and just tell you what you're about to see, and then you're going to get to meet these amazing people who are sitting behind us. They are about to knock your socks off as they tell just a portion of the story of the Oresteia. But I'm going to stop talking for a moment and hush and try to calm myself down, and I'm going to turn it over to Jordan to lead us into this time together.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jordan. Thank you so much for coming. I thought to bring us into space, it'd be a good idea for Micah and I to have a brief conversation about what the Oresteia even is. So maybe we'll start there. What is this piece?
Wonderful. I'm going to make Nate talk with me too. Come on over here. So I think there's a few ways to answer that. First, the Oresteia as the opera that has been building is a passion project that Nate and I have been building together. It was originally conceived by the two of us with a friend named Mia Hull. And before lockdown happened during the pandemic, we were meeting in that balcony with people month after month and essentially trying to deconstruct this ancient story so that we could find the heart at the center of it, because you are about, if you don't know the Oresteia, you're about to hear a lot of hatred and envy and jealousy and anger, but I also think that there are tons of beating hearts at the center of this, and a lot of people wanting to find a way to tell their story and have it be heard. So that is why we're telling the story. But I want you, Nate, to say, why did you want to tell the story and what is it?
Hello. Okay, so I left my speech in my other jacket pocket. I think, well, I used to love reading the old Greek plays, and I was really struck when I read them again how I used to love them, I think because I agreed with them, and I thought that, oh yeah, he should kill his mom, that makes sense. And then I read it again, and I was like, oh no, I was very wrong about that. And I think that a lot of things that guide me in the things that I make is not to necessarily force my opinions on others, but use writing music as a tool for how I process the change that has happened within me. And and I think I am mocking or celebrating or relating to these characters who have had these impulses but are given an opportunity to change and sometimes fail, or and also interested in cycles of violence and how we stop them. So this seems to be a story that involves that a lot, and how is one of the oldest plays we have in the world still obsessed with how do we stop these cycles of violence, and we are still experiencing that. So that seemed to be an interesting topic. And yeah.
That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I think now that you've done such a beautiful job, I'll just kind of get more nuts and bolts. That if you have looked at the synopsis that's in front of you, it lays out kind of a crash course in what you're about to see plot-wise in front of you. But I'll just speed through it really quickly so that if you didn't get the bulletin or you are completely panicking that the synopsis is 3 pages long, we can assuage your fears. So essentially what you need to know is that the house of Atreus has a curse upon it where cycles of violence are doomed to repeat. And the family members in the house of Atreus keep killing each other for killing each other for killing each other for killing each other. Now, the Oresteia opera that we are writing is attempting to be in 3 parts. The first one you will hear tonight is from the point of view of Electra. The second one that you will not hear tonight, but you'll hear one song, is from the point of view of her mother, Clytemnestra. And the third part, which you also will not hear tonight, but you will hear 1 or 2 songs from, is from the point of view of Cassandra, who is a kidnapped slave who has been brought to the house of Clytemnestra and Electra, basically as a human spoil of war. She has been taken prisoner during the Trojan War by King Agamemnon and brought as a consort to the castle. So, basically, before Agamemnon went to war, he did something terrible because there was a curse on the house and he decided to do it himself. But you will see that this is what we're trying to figure out. In the history, in Greek drama, essentially curses were thought to be the reasons why people did things. But we're trying to explore a world where what happens if you think that you have a curse on you and think that you can only live out your story and trajectory? What happens if actually you have an opportunity to not and to turn a different way? Something that I hope each of us can resonate with, because we all have stories to tell. We all have been told stories about ourselves and think that we have to be a certain way and move in a certain direction. But periodically we get these portals that open up and tell us that we can step outside of the cycle of violence. So Agamemnon decided to sacrifice his daughter Iphigenia in order to get wind to blow his ship to the Trojan War. If that sounds terrible to you, I think the 3 of us find that pretty terrible as well. Clytemnestra also thought it was terrible. So Clytemnestra planned during the years of the Trojan War that when Agamemnon came back home, she was going to kill him. And when he came back, that's exactly what she did. So now we've got Agamemnon getting murdered for killing Iphigenia, the daughter. Clytemnestra murders him with her lover Aegisthus. So that angers Electra, their daughter, and their son Orestes. Orestes gets banished, and Electra spends all of her time plotting revenge on her mother Clytemnestra. So then, finally, Orestes comes back. If you are not following all of this, it's totally fine. Orestes comes back, and Electra and Orestes kill Clytemnestra and Aegisthus. Basically, you don't need to totally remember all of that plot right now. What matters is that every one of these people has a story that they are telling themselves about what they need in order to go on. They are all grieving, they are all angry, many of them are jealous, many of them are envious, but there are possibilities for them that they have never looked in front of them to actually see. Correct me.
Well, no.
Okay. I think I want to hush.
Yeah, I think that's a great segue for us to introduce these people, and just echoing what Micah is saying, you don't need to remember all that information. You can definitely follow that people are killing each other to kill each other to kill each other. And we'll start over here, and we'll just go down, and we'll introduce everyone, and I'll use the mic.
Hi everyone, my name is Vanessa Peretta, she, her, Aya, and I am a Fury.
Hi, my name is Saint, pronouns they, them. I'm also a Fury.
Hi, my name is Melissa Mahoney, she, her, also a Fury.
Hi, I'm Dante. I use all pronouns and I'm playing Electra.
Hi, wow, that's live. I'm Amy Jo Jackson, they, she, and I'm playing Clytemnestra.
Hello, Lauren Annunziata, she, her, and I'm playing Cassandra.
Hi, I'm Robbie Rosigno, he, him. I'm playing Agamemnon and Aegisthus.
Hi, I'm Monica, she, her, and I play Iphigenia and Chrysothemis.
Hello, I'm David Hernandez III, and I use all pronouns, and I'm playing Pilates.
Hey, I'm Wes Zurich, and I'm playing Orestes. And the band?
Hi, I'm Mark, he, him. I'm playing the drums.
I'm Fred, he, him. Menelaus and some bass.
Hello, I'm Nate. I'm he, they, and there's the Watchman. I'm playing the Watchman and the piano.
Ben Holbrook, he, they, and I will be reading stage directions for you today. Let's get started.
Let's get started. Thank you for being here.
The Oresteia, a new folk opera by Nate Weida and Micah Bucey. Cycle 1, Electra. Prelude. The king Agamemnon is away at war leading his troops against the Trojans. Here at home, the watchman keeps a lookout for signs that the war has ended and their kinfolk will be returning home soon.
What do I do to stay awake? Stare at blank waves that mock me as they swell and break. Someday some flames will end my weight, sending a signal, spelling out our fiery fate. So I walk through that light in the distance, but that light is very late. I wait for one small shining flicker, ending years of far-off war. My only friends, some cigarettes and liquor, till I don't have to wait no more. I'm watching for some godsend, waiting for the war to end. Wish I could sleep this weight away, reading the same reports but rarely finding change, following the close campaigns. I know my history, I know the course, I know the names. Still I walk through that light in the distance, but I see no freedom flames. Such hopeful visions. Can I trust these tired eyes? These secrets I keep in my chest. Oh, but you all know what's left what's left.
BC 480, Aeschylus wrote about cycles of violence within a single family. It featured siblings, Electra and Orestes, killing their mother for, killing their father for, killing their daughter. They weren't the first, no, they weren't the last, but it circles round on a well-trodden path, yeah. Killing each other for, killing each other, hey! Patriarch, setting things off by stealing his own brother's throne, killing his own nephews, feeding them to their father. But one nephew survived, vowed to kill his uncle's son, to kill Agamemnon, that's Electra and Orestes' father, avenge his brother's slaying. Are you following what we're saying? They weren't the first, no, they weren't the last, but it circles round on a well-trodden path, yeah. Killing each other for, killing each other, hey! Just to get some wind to blow his ship. He killed his daughter just to get some wind to blow his ship. He killed his daughter just to get some wind to blow his ship. So here you find us, bodies cold and anger fresh. A classic family, first to seek our pound of flesh. We weren't the first, no, we weren't the last, but it circles round on a well-trodden path, yeah. Killing each other for, killing each other for, killing each other for, killing each other, hey! For killing each other, hey! Just guys, so don't give us the blame. Megara, jealousy's my name.
Alecto, anger is my fame.
Tisiphone, the sweetest of revenge is what I claim. We travel back in time and take you to a rocky shore. Two daughters vie for dad's attention as he preps for war. Iphigenia twirls and sings, the soldiers love the joy she brings. Electra sulks and broods, what is this nuisance whining for?
Act 1, Rebel with a Cause. A somber beach night. Iphigenia sings for a raucous gathering of her father's soldiers on the beach. Young Electra stands to the side looking a little lost. Clytemnestra sits far off, breastfeeding baby Orestes.
When I wander out to sea, when I wander out to sea, when I wander out to sea, oh sister, will you look for me? When the waves wash over me, when the waves wash over me, when the waves wash over me, oh brother, will you fight for me? When the depths devour me, when the depths devour me, when the depths devour me, oh brother, will you sing for me? When the world's forgot to me, 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 will you still tell my story?
The very young Electra stands apart from the revelry.
Wish I could be right there by his side. Stuck at home when all I want to do is join the fight. Does he know I dream about it every single night? Not allowed to keep you from the rest. Not allowed to join in or protest. And when he does return, I'll be the child he's always wanted. He'll greet me with surprise. Is that you, Electra? And he'll see me and know I have grown just for him.
Here's where Iphigenia serves as father's sacrifice. A pretty thing becomes upon a prayer a plot device. And though Electra sees the death, she's over it within one breath. As years pass, she remembers heroes have to pay a price.
Orestes, it's time I teach you. You're growing, becoming a man now. And when father comes home, you'll be even more grown. But while we're here alone,
Electra, have no fear. This sister hears your jealousy. Next to your siblings, you're nobody but a nobody. You're not a boy, you're not a son. Your father only has but one. So show your worth by building up your brother's bravery.
I'll be your guide, and you'll be my student. I'll give you the facts, so you will be ready to fight. Father is good, and mother is evil. I know it sounds harsh, but brother, I promise I'm right. Watch and try to keep up if you can. I will show you how to be a man.
As they grow older, poor Orestes never succeeds at capturing the ideal image that Electra needs.
Don't be so shy, you need to be strong. Brother, look at me. Brother, trust in me till he comes home. Don't ask me why, you must play along. Let's pretend to be who we hope he'll be when he comes home. Even though my work might be for naught, while the real men fight, you're all I've got.
Soft and shaky, frail and weak, he's insecure, he's mild and meek. He misses every mark, he disappoints, and time proceeds.
And now he is coming. Stop fiddling with your shirt. It doesn't matter what you look like. He won't care. You just have to wait with me. Why are you so quiet?
A signal fire. Agamemnon is victorious. He's coming home.
A carpet is unfurled for Agamemnon's proud return. Electra's confidence ignites as signal fires burn. Her jealousy has helped her strive. In fact, it's what keeps her alive. Will Agamemnon notice? Will Electra have her turn?
I've grown into the child he's always wanted. He's going to greet me with surprise. Is that you, Electra? And he'll see me.
Clytemnestra appears, impeccable. She doesn't look at her children, Orestes or Electra. She glances at Aegisthus, Agamemnon's cousin, who stands close by. Far off, the soldiers we just saw at the beach appear, but older now and more haggard. At their head walks Agamemnon, looking similarly rough. Cassandra walks at his side.
Men, citizens, heroes. Each report of a wound in your skin pierced me to how I ached from within, how I grew scarred and scared. But you've conquered the dark of the night, so I'll shower you now in the light of all your queens prepare. Agamemnon, you've been long at sea. My head swam, my heart sank, but you floated back. Now give your life to me. Oh, my love. If you knew the lengths that I'd gone through to hear the news of war, if you knew the lengths that I'd gone through to find out even more, you would drown in shock and awe. Oh, my love. I had watchmen watch for any sign so I'd be first to know. I had signal fires set to signal victory, and though I still feared they'd kill you first, while I worried, I rehearsed. While I waited, I plotted and planned. Now you're here, take my quivering hand. I'll give you all you deserve. Come, don't let your royal foot touch the ground.
Such a long speech, lengthier than my absence.
Pardon my gall, I'm inspired.
Pardon my wife here, such style but no substance.
Surely you all must be tired. My love, this carpet leads you to our chambers. My love, this carpet leads you to our home.
Such careful pampering, who am I, Priam?
Only the best for a king.
Pampering's done nothing to save puny Priam. Priam's been snuffed by my sting.
My love, of course you're nothing like Priam. My love, will you not do this one thing for me?
Agamemnon answers by stepping with his muddy boots onto the carpet. He notices Aegisthus and steps towards him, then thinks again.
You quiet cousin, why creep in the corner? I've heard you've been having a ball.
He turns back to Clytemnestra, gesturing to Cassandra.
You tend this woman, make certain she's cared for. She's been through war after all. Who have we here now? Is that you, Electra? You're grown, not the gnat I recall.
Clytemnestra goes to Cassandra.
Come, woman. Can you hear? I don't have the time for a guessing game. I'll show the respect that a slave deserves if you will only offer your given name. Come, woman. Can you speak? I don't waste my time with my husband's toys. Your silence is helpful. You have no idea. This will go quite smoothly if you make no noise.
Clytemnestra turns and walks up the carpet after Agamemnon.
Come, friend. No need to speak. Mother can be snooty to someone new. You'd think I'd be jealous, but I'm not like her. If my father likes you, I like you too.
Here on this carpet, I see what's ahead. I'll enter this house, and I'll exit it dead. And the woman who kills me will soon also bleed. Both of her children will follow her deed with their deed.
Come, friend. No need to speak. Clearly you're in need of a nap or two.
A scream is heard. Agamemnon's. Silence. Then another scream. Cassandra's.
You hear those screams? Well, Clytemnestra's plan has gone to plan. Cassandra's slain, her body laid next to the leading man. You get the gist. You sense the rage. Even with violence left off stage. 2 deaths avenging one, and now we're back where we began.
Clytemnestra enters covered in blood, carrying Agamemnon's head.
What are you looking at? You know I had to. Decades of dreaming eventually burst. I'm just a woman, so you would have questioned me. You would have stopped me if I told you first. Oh, Lord, give into the river. Oh, Lord, dance on his grave. Oh, Lord, you know we all hated him. Don't hate the woman who chose to be brave. Read your own history. Curses need ending. I saw an end and a future to save. Don't you blame Helen. She's just an innocent. Isn't it rich? You'd all blame a slave. Oh, Lord, give into the rhythm. Oh, Lord, dance on his grave. Oh, Lord, you know we all hated him. Don't hate the woman who chose to be brave. Visions need visioners. Changes need changers. I killed the killer to save all of you. Aegisthus, he helped me, but here is your hero. Blame me and shame me, but sing with me too. Oh, Lord, give into the rhythm. Oh, Lord, dance on his grave. Oh, Lord, you know we all hated him. Don't hate the woman who chose to be brave.
Electra grows and knows she has to pay a price. Her father murdered, she becomes a grieving sacrifice.
The years they churn just like the sea.
A decade like a century. The seasons turn, Electra grows.
And all forget the truth she knows.
She screams and fumes. She rants and cries.
Laments meant to root out the lies.
Outcast now. Electra grieves.
No listeners hear what she believes.
What happens to a voice unheard? The Furies stand by every word. And look, here comes a gist this now. An uncle sent to make her cow.
Gods give me strength, you're at it again now. Electra, champion griever, you have won. Your public mourning ruins each morning. I'll applaud your performing if it means you're done.
Electra, 6 years?
I promise you've made your point now.
Please, your majesty, sorry to sully your streets with my tears. Yes, it's been years, but tell me, do you mistake me for your own daughter, a justice, murderous cheater? Leave me be.
Think of your mother.
And not of my father. I'll continue lamenting till you finally see a villain so virile his sword leaves the children bereft. Oh yes, now you remember. Fooling my father, fucking my mother, destroying my family, employing your soldiers to frighten small children while fucking their mothers.
Scream yourself, horse girl!
At your request, sir.
That felt good.
That felt good.
Aegisthus storms off. Electra tries to return to her ritual, but can't take it.
Why have you all stopped crying? Is it too much to bear? There's no room for peace or patience, and your silence makes no sense, for grief requires constant time for honor. Do memories fade so fast? We will never have a future if my voice does not endure, and you all forget the past. This rage, I'm nothing if I turn the page. I'm certain Orestes will return. That morning my mourning will end. Dear Father, we will avenge you. That plan is the only way. Until then, I grieve every day.
Electra returns defiantly to her mourning. Chrysanthemum, the other sister of Electra, daughter of Agamemnon and Clytemnestra, appears somewhat hidden.
Sister!
Fuck off.
Is that any way to treat your sister?
You don't get to call me sister. You can't look at me like that.
You see this face? It is a picture of patience and grace. I hate this place like you, but I smile, and meanwhile I'm plotting escape. I stay coy and gay while my plans take shape. Sister, wait. You've much to learn. I watch you bellow and blather and burn. But while you yearn for justice, you must listen to me and dampen your fire. Now crying, be quiet, in time, sister. Aren't you tired?
tired of all your smiles. I'm tired of your warning. I'm tired of all your wiles. Leave me to my mourning, for I'm living by giving Orestes my life. I'm not gonna just be some wife.
But we all know this grief should have ended years ago. While you grow up, don't be petty, and let me tell you all my plans. Just trust me, adjust your naive demands. Sister, all I want is a house with some rooms and some furniture, children and pets. With no sister outside, with no sister who's died, with no wailing, no gloom, no regrets. I want to marry a nobody and have my own house full of nobodies, where I can blend in and be a nobody too, not tethered to this place, sick with worry for you.
I curse your nothing house. I curse your nothing family. I curse your nothing life. I curse you completely.
Pylades, a young stranger, wanders up to the gates.
Is this the house of Atreus?
Ask the daughters of the house, the only children left.
I come with sad news for Queen Clytemnestra, I fear.
Stranger, welcome, I'll take you to her, but please, what's the story?
Sad news of Orestes, son of Agamemnon, son of Clytemnestra.
Electra. Come, I should take you to mother.
What has this waiting brought me? Hope that so easily breaks. Years of vigilance erased with one report. Is that all it really takes?
You have outlived all your jealousy. If he is dead, no need for envy. If all is lost, no need to worry.
I have done nothing but wait, hiding in faith and fear. I've been waiting for a hero, but in his death I find I'm the only hero here.
No weak brother hindering you. Nothing left to say or do, but become the warrior you were born to be.
Fingers of gods always pointing your way. So much to scream with nothing new to say. Now as the depths devour you, Electra, you're bound for some place new. Waiting for no one has clouded the course. Watching and wailing makes you simply blind and hoarse. Now, as you crumble to the floor, Electra, you're bound for something more. I am not a a warrior, and warriors don't worry. Warriors just do what needs to be done. Never the one who took up space. Always the one politely trying to find my place. Now as my naive plot unspools, I gather up my wits, my nerve, my strength, my tools. He might be dead, but I'm still alive, and it's on anger that I survive. My hope and conscience both scrubbed clean, I will unfurl a fury they have never seen. I am a warrior, and warriors don't worry. Warriors just do what needs to be done. Clytemnestra, 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 Clytemnestra. Kingdoms fall, but kingdoms rise again. Father might be in the ground, but there are honorable men who will stand up, speak out, and take back all the power, and then we'll be rid of this world of murderous, sick, entitled women. Warriors do what must be done, and I will follow Father's model till this war is won. The system works if you return to how it should be run, and with my brother dead, I am my father's only son. And now I go where all the good warriors go, to pray at the temple of Apollo. If I'm to be the one who beats the odds, I'll need the brutal force of all the gods.
Electra sets off for the Temple of Apollo. Meanwhile, we meet Orestes and Pylades hatching their own plan, holding an urn.
So I'm back home, I suppose. I must murder my mother and her lover and take back the throne.
The law of the gods is clear. They must open their homes to us for the night. And your mother will want to see proof that her son has died.
My mother will want to see proof that her son has died.
Soon friendly faces will come, but to protect your life, for this plan to work, no one must know that you're here. They must all think you're dead. The scene is set.
When you said I was dead, what was the response?
Girls burst into tears, but your mother looks strangely relieved, like a dread was gone. Little does she know she's our prey, and she will die tonight.
Oh, how I never knew her. Oh, how I wish I had. Because of her, I'm an exile, stolen from home. She really forces my hand. Forced to return to a place that's supposed to be home and take back the throne. Mother, I didn't ask to be tasked with this role. So you told her how I died?
Yes, I told her. I told her of the race and how you were the favorite.
You told her?
I told her of the horse and the throwing and the crushing.
You described the horse's color. Did you really paint the picture?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. A fine dappled gray that stumbled your noble chest to pieces.
A good one. Makes me sound nice and harmless. Please, from the beginning, tell me what you told them.
Riders from 100 different cities gathered for the races. everyone in love with Orestes. He was the favorite, the shining beauty. It was a warmer day than usual. The crowds were going crazy. With the finest assemblage of horses that I'd ever seen.
And you've seen more than most.
As they took off, I saw a black hawk, and whoa, I knew it was too late. First loop went by, last corner night. Everyone hushed as they raced by. Orestes took an early lead. He'll clearly win, he's gaining speed. The crowd rose wild, the cheers and cheers. We'll remember this race for years and years. But whoa, I knew it was too late. Second lap, he's coming fast, way too fast. We're all aghast. The corner comes, the wheel comes loose. The horse and twist, Orestes flew. And when he lands with a thud, the hawk smiles at the blood. Whoa, I knew it was his fate. And whoa, and whoa, and whoa. My eyes were red when I told her you were slain. She clutched her chest, articulating pain. Both of us acting, pretending to be sad.
Awkwardly pretending to be my mother. And now we go where all good warriors go, to pray at the temple of Apollo. If we're to be the ones who beat the odds, we'll need the brutal force of all the gods.
They have been traveling this entire time, and they are now at the Temple of Apollo. Electra enters, determined. Pylades notices her.
You. No, I don't need more horror. I'm only here for Apollo. Oh, look, you brought a friend for the fun. What's in your hands?
We hold the remains of Orestes, the son of the king Agamemnon, who once ruled this land. We bring him to Queen Clytemnestra as proof of his death.
Moi, Telenia. Please, please, let me hold him. Please, please, I'm begging you.
Who is she? One of the sisters, I don't really know.
Orestes hands Electra the urn.
She's in grief. Let's tell her.
She's just out of her mind. She'll give up our secret.
Give me the urn.
Please, please, I'm begging you. I'm his. Don't take him. Please, please.
Orestes tries to take the urn.
Please, please, I'm begging you.
You're clinging to nothing.
It's everything.
I am here. That isn't Orestes. He isn't dead. I am Orestes, heir of Agamemnon, betrayed by our mother.
Hope alive, and I've paid my dues. You've been demoted if you haven't died. So take your new position at my side.
I am not.
Enough! You are not a man. Let me show you how justice is done. You bring the sword, I'll bring the courage.
Cycles of violence. Yes, we know what's brought you here. Some good old violence, splashed with blood and soaked in fear.
We're brothers who love war. Yeah, peacetime makes us bored.
And this one married his brother's wife's sister.
And this one married his brother's wife's sister.
And my wife went off with another.
And I was like, bro, let's go to fucking war. And my wife murdered me when I came back. Women, sisters, crazy.
So see two siblings, Agamemnon, Menelaus. fighting a bloody war for slights that came before. And just to be sure, they weren't the first, no, they weren't the last, but it circles round on a well-trodden path, yeah. Killing each other for killing each other, hey! Clytemnestra, left alone and feeling blue.
Mourning her own daughter, seeking something else to do.
They get together, have some sex, and then they find some sweet revenge might supplement their sweaty lust. It's only fair, it's only right, it's only just. It's only fair, it's only right, it's only just. It's only fair, it's only right, it's only just. It's only fair, it's only right, it's only just.
And now, 3 songs from upcoming cycles. From the Clytemnestra cycle, Agamemnon lies dead in the bathtub, tangled in the carpet from the nightmare, and Act 1. Clytemnestra stands over him, Cassandra behind them.
Ain't it funny how you just blend right in? Join us, wash off the sweat and the sadness. Let's make sure we're free of the stench of him. Don't mind me. What is mine is yours now. Don't mind me. Make yourself at home. What do you have to say for yourself? I thought so. Here is my husband, my lover, my foe. You are a woman I barely know. You remind me of someone, my daughter perhaps. Is that why he liked you? So tell me your story, dear daughter, dear friend. The death of some man need not be the end. But before you go on, before you begin, let me tell you the tale of this man and his sin. Isn't it funny, these men that we love? We treat them like gods and we hold them above all our heads and our lives and our hearts and our cares. But I'm tired of the worship. I'm tired of the prayers. I've been worshiping God since the day I was born. I've been worshiping men since the day I was born. But I've smashed all the gods in this tub here today. I've smashed all the men who have nothing to say. Don't you like what you see? A woman reborn. There's no need for sobbing. There's no need to mourn. As for you, you must die. But there's time. So before you're going to listen to my story, or I used to bring my sacrifice. I'd walk right up with something wriggling in my hand. A little girl who did what everyone had always done. I'd praise the stars. I'd praise the sun. Even though I didn't understand, I always stayed so calm, so nice. Back then I thought it best to fit in with the crowd. A little girl who held a goat, a sheep, a pig, a bird. And even though it felt absurd, I never spoke my secret fears out loud. What if we're godless? What if there's no one waiting for these bloody gifts? What if we're godless? What if we're holding on to nothing as this cruel world shifts? You slice a throat, you take an eye, you end a life, and still you fall. What if we're godless? And there was never someone out there after all. The years flew by, I married well, and Agamemnon taught me how to just believe, and I believed him
was never someone out there after all. Your gods have never done anything I need. No, I'm not godless. Your gods have only made my family bleed. So I've grown up, I've made a choice, and here's my simple, solemn creed. I found myself, and I'm the only goddamn God I'll ever need. Isn't it funny, these men that we love? We treat them like gods and we hold them above as the model we women must follow in fear. Won't you help me, dear sisters? My next step's unclear. I'm afraid I've just wandered away from the path. I'm afraid I've been blinded by violence and wrath. Can you tell me again why I murdered this man? And how this lovely creature fit into the plan? I wanted to smash anything with a smell, so I've damned this poor woman to ruin as well. I've forgotten why I needed blood to anoint. Will you tell my story? I've just lost the point.
The rapture is over. Clytemnestra has killed Cassandra. The Furies appear. Clytemnestra looks to the Furies for an answer. The Furies close the curtain. From the Cassandra cycle.
When I close my eyes, I see men on the beach, prepared to settle some score. In their minds, they feel defeated. They've been weakened by some woman, so they gather for war. Little boys with little weapons, little egos primed to threaten, to come banging on our door. And it's not a prophecy, I've just been through this all before. Every time they get embarrassed, men just kill a little more. My damn mind is filled with warnings every morning. When I open my eyes, they cease to surprise. I don't want to be a prophet, I don't want to be a downer, I don't want to criticize. But I feel the hate get hotter, and I see the coming slaughter, so there's no use telling lies. No, and it's not a prophecy, I've just been through this all before. Every time they get embarrassed, men just kill a little more. And they are here now. We don't believe you. Oh, they are here now. We don't believe you. While you all ignore my warnings, I'm here mourning, but I'm not gonna sit and sink in this pit. You think I'm just complaining, but I'm the one who pays attention and exposes all the shit. And I taste the bitter ending, so there's no use in pretending, 'cause I ain't no hypocrite. Oh, and it's not a prophecy. I've just been through this all before. Every time they get embarrassed, we just die a little more. And they are here now. We don't believe you. Oh, they are here now. We don't believe you. Oh, they are here now. We don't believe you. They are here now. We don't believe you.
And now, from the end of our show, but not the very end, we imagine our three cycle leads, Electra, Clytemnestra, and Cassandra, finding a new way to sing together. The moon is waning.
Last night I looked for the moon, lying in my bed, lying in my tomb. No, this isn't a sad song, give it a chance. Last night I looked for the moon, holding on to hope, holding my warm wound. No, this isn't a sad song, give it a chance. The dark of midnight hover, the terrifying lover, whom I've known for far longer than I care to admit. Yes, I've known him so long, he still scares me shitless. Yes, I know him, that's all I know.
Have you ever feared your best friend? Tell me, have you ever feared your best friend? Well, I fear we all fear in the end. Last night I looked for the moon, lying in my bed, lying in my tomb. Still, this isn't a sad song, give it a chance. The dark of midnight lingered. I took my pinky finger and I tried to point my way towards that moon that used to save me. But the moon that used to save me disappeared some time ago. All I know is darkness, that's all I know.
Have you ever feared your best friend? Tell me, have you ever feared your best friend? Well, I fear we all fear in the end. I hate metaphors. Don't you? Don't you just hate metaphors? The moon so pregnant with possibility. The moon so pregnant with stability. I hate the moon! The dark of midnight lingered. I took my pinky finger and I tried to point my way towards that moon that used to save me. But that moon that used to save me disappeared some time ago. All I know is darkness, that's all I know.
Have you ever feared your best friend? Tell me, have you ever feared your best friend? Well, I fear we all fear in the end. And the darkness we fear in the end, may be our only friend. When the old moons of hope are gone, and we're trying to go on. Maybe darkness is a canvas to build new light upon. Maybe darkness is a canvas to build new light upon.
Let's hear it for that fabulous cast again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you all for moving through the first part of this creature with us. There's wine in the back here. We need friends. Come back, come drink, hang out. We're glad you're with us.